Hello! It's time! Hi everybody. Do I look like death? Feel a little like death. It's time we play Monster Prom. Toby wants to be picked up. Hey Axel, how's it going? Hi Toby. Ugh. Thank you for kiss. Ah! Me too. Me too. Small ah. It's time we play Monster Prom. I think I'll just do like a quick round so then people have time to roll in, get an idea of what's going on. I will play first term, short game, single player. How long will this stream be? That's a really good question. Probably a couple of hours, not super long, but okay.
I can do this.
So we're just going to do a quick test run. And I think we're going to try to date... Oh, I think I might have clicked on something there. Your democracy is just broken. What's the best way to pick leaders? I think we should do... Let's go for like money style. 1, 2, 3 hours? Who knows? Probably at least 2 hours. Okay, so fun. Alright, so we're going for money and fun. No. Money and boldness, I think, is what Vera needs. I think we're going to try to go for Vera. Maybe Miranda, we'll see. If you put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? Bold, yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh no, oh. Is this a good time to tell you that I'm not as blind as I may seem? I've got a really light prescription in my glasses. The only reason why I wear them, it's more actually for my migraines. Because my vision is just off enough that if I have my glasses like removed for like extended periods of time and I'm trying to do stuff, then it makes my headaches worse. But like I'm not like super blind. I don't remember how long lose the glasses is for. Let me double check here. Boop boop doo. Play without glasses for 5 minutes. All right. So let's say at 55 I'll put my glasses back on. That seems like... I can't remember exactly when. I didn't look at the time right when you redeemed it. So we'll say at 55 I will put my glasses back on. What would be your dream first date? Without glasses you look like a friend? Really? That's interesting. And with them too. Interesting. Chances of you knowing me outside of Twitch are probably pretty slim to none, though. Yeah, we're going to try to go for Miranda. I don't think it's going to work, but we can try. Alright, game's thinking.
Alright.
Alright, I know that I need charm. And I'm pretty sure I need creativity and money, too. Oh, a stretch? Alright. Alright. Let's go. Got some charm. Vera showing off elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh, yes, very much. My Toby kisses are over. Oh, no.
Disgraceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, no, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there. Settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with the water park, or you don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Think Miranda likes this bottom one.
Oh, how majestic.
Ah, yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane. Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly, they disappeared, like a magic trick. Ah, yes, I see. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts, as well as yet another reason not to ever visit Miranda's Kingdom. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, who we sitting with?
All right.
That's an interesting table. Obviously, we gotta go here. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me. Clearly because of the evil twin thing. Hey, I won't be able to stick around tonight, but I just want to say hello and good luck with the stream. Have a great night. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm just gonna be, you know, dating some monsters, as you do. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating? What do you mean less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies! Subterfuge! Ah, posture check. Fuck you, Trevor. I still have to play without my glasses for another minute, and I have to take care of myself? Damn it. Lies, subterfuge. Ah, I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Ah! Oh, a second posture check. Wow, I am so posture right now. I am many posture. I'm so good at English. Axel, don't use all your kisses on making me sit up straight. Especially if I'm already sitting up straight.
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. A stretch? Girl. Yes. Hi, loves. Hi, Kimmy. Are you gonna date some monsters with me? I'm doing like a refresher on how the game works for people who've never played before. But basically, we try to date some monsters and take them to prom. That's fun. To you from me. Oh, Trevor, that's so gay. I love it. Thanks, dear. Oh, I get to put my glasses back on. Okay. I feel naked without my glasses. That's why it's so expensive. Like, I'm not super blind without my glasses. I just feel naked. You know? Joust them in Miranda's honor. Drug their food. Joust them, of course. I was going to build some miniatures while I hang out. Totally fine. I appreciate you hanging out, Kimmy. Do you want to see your son? We can take a quick Toby break. You can look at your son. Son, good morning. Yes, good morning, baby. Can you say hello to your family? Hello, family. Hi. I was sleeping. Mommy, wake me up. Toby boy, Toby. Who's here? See your family? Toby. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss for your other moms? No, no kiss, mother. No kiss. You embarrass me. Embarrass me in front of my friends. Oh, and I have to hydrate. I hydrate. How have you been? That's a good question. How has Kimmy been? How's your day, Toby? Well, I spent my day with my grandpa's. He smelled like a fart, but I like that. My favorite smell is fart. He farted on me, and I say, "Thank you, Grandpa. That's very nice." And then he give me the people food, and then I had diarrhea. When when I make mommy take me outside when stream was starting, I had diarrhea. It was bad. It's my grandpa's fault. He gave me the people food, but I like the people food. Did you smell some flowers? No, I don't like the sniff of flowers. Flowers sniff like bad. I like the sniff of farts. Thank you. That's all I like. Thank you. Slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm. Because I just have those laying around. My hero, charge, vanquish the invaders.
We're out.
Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there.
My knight in shiny armor.
Victory, the day is saved. Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion. Blah.
Whoa.
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles, or am I just super high? Okay, Polly, thanks, babe. I think that question pretty much answers itself. I don't know why, but the Toby voice is my favorite fucking thing ever. It started as a joke, like Taylor and I would do the Toby voice, and now it's just a thing. Yes, my love?
To see this picture of Carter. Hang on. So, we went to a bar, we played darts, and he lost. This is his punishment.
Oh, great. I'm so excited to see a punishment picture of Carter. I'm so excited. Apparently, these whores went out to a bar and played darts, and Carter lost, so there's some sort of embarrassing thing that happened.
So, last night we were playing Truth or Dare, and, cause I don't know why, which one. And,
Yeah.
his dare was to take a picture with the hat right here,
Uh-huh.
so he did. And so, when we were playing darts, the punishment was that they had to recreate that picture naked. And I want to know how he got the hat to stay.
Well,
Take a look at Harley. Take a look at Sissy.
Not on stream.
I'm on stream.
You can look at it.
Just show her.
Where I don't know where it is. Where, oh my god. But thanks, I hate it.
You know how I got it to stay?
I don't want to know. I'm streaming, so whatever family nonsense you're doing. Well, I like just started a little bit ago. I had to play without my glasses for 5 minutes, which was not really that difficult because I'm not super blind, but I felt naked mostly, so
Give me
It's
a
fine.
fucking sec, buddy.
put a shirt on.
Fuck, Jake,
Do you own a shirt?
Come here, walk in front of the stream.
No.
I'm not gonna do that. Can I borrow your phone? Bitch, don't touch my nipples.
Why are you gonna borrow my phone?
Because my camera's fucked up.
Okay, can you kids go be ugly somewhere else? I'm sorry, guys. My kids are kids. Are you though? Anyway. We just moved to Northern Cali, working and living amazingly. That's awesome. A couple hours away, like 9 hours. Jesus, we're good. Wesley started crawling 2 weeks ago and started swimming lessons. That's true. He's swimming so much. Yes. That's so cute. That's so cute. I live for the little pictures and videos I get of Wesley. Is he a good swimmer? That is a very good question. He had his second lesson just a few days ago. Well, I mean, that's some good shit. He loves the water. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't swim. He just wants to sit in it. That's me. I just like to sit in the water. I don't want to swim. I just want to sit there. Yeah, he just floats. That's all I want. I just like to sit there. Cooper's like doing some like fucking underwater swimming, like flips under the water, diving board, all that shit. And I'm like, I will just sit here in the water. Preferably hot water. There was a hot spring in Bozeman that we used to go to all the time that had like a pool-sized area that was just like normal temperature water, and Cooper would be swimming in there and I would be sitting in the like 100-degree water just chilling. It's like me and like two like 90-year-old dudes, you know, like that's like the one pool they sit in because, you know, they can finally feel something. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this is finally the temperature I want to be at. This is perfect. Let me see here. What we're doing? Miranda. What does Miranda want? She probably likes money, right? I'll go to the library. I make money. Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
What? I'm streaming.
Forgot to tell you. Wanna know who we ran into at the bar?
Who did you run into?
Andrew Smith. Yeah. I wasn't aware he moved back.
I met the dude like once.
He was in crew for Ovation. Oh, you weren't at Ovation that year.
No, I weren't.
Okay. But still.
I mostly just remember that he was ugly and annoying.
He's hot now. But, we kind of had a thing for a minute after high school. And then nothing, 'cause gross. He admitted to some very gross things that I'm not okay with. And then pretended I didn't exist anymore.
Sounds about right. Do you want to close my door so I don't hear you loud children? I love you. My wife, everybody. My beautiful wife. Where do we leave off? Thank you for coming, my dear. I finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Can I burp? No, apparently not. I'm sorry. I know that's the sexiest part of stream when I burp right into your ear holes. Posted a few in the Discord. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, it's a peanut! Ah! I'm gonna cry. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. 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 Oh, I just want to squish him. He looks very squish. I just want to squish. Squish. Except Ursula Jr. I'm not even going to do voices anymore. My brain hole is not doing that right now. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Fart joke. Alright guys, are we going to try to convince everyone that Ursula Jr. likes humans, or are we going to do a fart joke? I know if Kayla was here, I know which one she would pick. But we're trying to get Miranda. I don't know. Humans fart. Humans fart. Humans? I mean, I think that's the best choice. I think that's most likely to get... Oh, excuse me. I finally got it. It was a little one, but it still makes me feel better. I think that's more likely to give us the desired outcome. This is mostly a refresher because not everybody has played Monster Prom before. Alright, I'm going with humans. So smart. Haha. Doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. Oof. At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award. Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smart. Nice. I'm smart. S-M-O-R-T.
All right.
Smart. Creativity is probably important for her. Creativity exists. You catch Miranda posing in front of a mirror, gazing dreamily at her reflection. Oh, how I would love to win the talent show. Of course, Daddy pays a dozen peasants to tell me how talented I am every morning, but that's not the same. After all, they're peasants. No, to hold that heavy, spiky trophy in my hands, or rather, to have my servants hold it. Oh, that would make me the happiest princess in all the land. But I'm so nervous. What if they don't like my song? What if my skin is too what if my skin is too scaly? What if I accidentally say a swear? Okay, Miranda, be calm. Remember what Daddy says. If you don't calm down, failure is 100% assured. That's not helping. Now I'm even less calm. Looks like Miranda's caught in a vicious cycle. Quick, help her out before she worries herself to death. Don't worry about these chumps in the audience. If they don't love you, then they're untalented. At recognizing talent. I know a great trick for beating stage fright. Just picture everyone naked. We gonna call them chumps, or we gonna imagine them naked? Yo, check your Discord. Oh, love him, I love him, I love him. You guys are so cute. Oh, it doesn't let me spam the... Okay. 2 will have to do. Jumps. Alright. You were right. Oh my, what a marvelously kind thing to say. You're right, of course. How silly of me to doubt it. It is as Daddy says, us aristocrats are simply better than other people. You're quite perceptive for a commoner. And you know, if I don't do well in the talent show, I suppose that's all right. Daddy can always have the judges executed for their impudence. Me too. I used to play too many dating games. I feel that. Monster Prom I really like because there's so many options. There's almost too many options. In fact, there's way too many options. I'm never going to be able to complete this game. But still. You're glad you're not judging the talent show this year. You gained 2 smarts and 1 charm. Alright, yeah, we gotta focus on creativity, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna sit with Miranda and Liam. Liam looks disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever, but it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way, or are you mad at it? God, Miranda, you're so annoying. You seem to be at an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. Love that. The what? The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Me too. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They are not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee... Nope. Creature creme brulee... Can't fucking read. Be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my hashtag massacre momentgram filter. I can't fucking read. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold? I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth. Okay, Liam. Calm your titties. No, you're the merchant of poop. That sounds accurate. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look. Ask Test. Their taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely they can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Test is surely more compassionate than that. Would gladly help me save the cafeteria again. Again, gosh, it's so hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive web reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Or Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. Of course this one. Why, of course. This plan involves 2 of my most favorite strategies, gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. If it involved torture and suppression of dissidents, it would hit all my favorites, but there might still be some time for that later. Me too. I don't even have a response to this. You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school, don't ask and convince them the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Yelp reviews. Turns out, people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own? It seems they kept all the unwanted blackberries. Remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither. Actually, I do. I remember that one of my first phones was a blackberry. And when I got a new phone, I gave it to my sister. And as a joke, I inverted all of the colors. And she cried for like 3 days because I showed her how to fix it. And I fixed it for her, but she was still upset about it. My grandfather still uses one, I think. Honestly, they weren't bad phones. They weren't awful. For the time, not awful. Hi, bud. I'm just vibing. Miranda Vanderbilt, says Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged panache. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of this school that you said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Notorious PGS storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Test, for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are. I needed to remember how to play and also introduce people who have never played to the basic concept of what's going on. So I decided to do a quick one-player game, just to sort of show the idea. I can't burp. It's driving me nuts. It's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Aw, it's a win. I burped. I feel better now. Okay, you're a dork. You're a dork.
All right.
Boop. Okay. Don't forget to close my door all the way. I'll try. Bye, dweeb. Bye, dweeb. Kids. I guess we'll get some money. Money's good. Bitcoin to money. Yeah. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and they take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda's sitting on the makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
Greetings and salutations.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd best say your goodbyes. Do nothing. Every student at our school is some kind of bizarre monster. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken. Nothing or the Kraken. I feel like the Kraken would offend her. Somehow. Not sure if it would help. Kimmy says the Kraken, but Kraken sounds fun at least. Alright, we will release the Kraken. Ah! Apparently that's a win. Kraken, of course, the tiny terror of the 3rd grade. I shall send word to the elementary school at once. Soon Kraken, an 8-year-old octopus with a shitty attitude, runs onto campus and pulls all the fire alarms. Witches melt, vampires are trapped by running water they can't cross, and Damien's will to live is extinguished. Me too. Amidst the chaos, a Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress hangs on a hook in the middle of the hall. Ha, looks like that little princess is no longer part of our world. Miranda's this ruthless on land. You shudder to think what she's like under the sea. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Well. Eh.
All right.
Yeah. The odd. Rehearsing for class play to creativity. Yeah. Magic of theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of insanity of an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume. Such detail, such sparkle. What do the potions do? They're just props, Miri. I think they're filled with colored water. But imagine if they weren't. What wonderful things one could conjure up. A potion to attract princes. A potion to repel jerks. A potion to enhance beauty. A potion to repel jerks. Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. You picked the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them. A potion that transports the drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe, or a potion that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put it on. This screams Polly to me, so yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with space for Miri. Ooh, space! Why, yes, of course. They say the space is the ocean of the sky, and I do feel very at home in the ocean. And it's not like I'm used to. It's not like I'm not used to floating, or like I need to breathe air. Yeah, breathing air is for losers. Space rocks. Yes, a trip to space would be quite lovely, I'm sure. Now, which one of these is the potion to take us into space? None of them, Miranda. They're just props. They're still full of colored water. Do you own a shirt? There's a couple of baskets here. Say hi to Jacob, everybody. He doesn't own a shirt, apparently. It's fine. Oh, right. Well, the potion may not be real, but it was still a great idea. You gained 2 creativity and 1 charm. Thank you, by the way, Jacob. I heart you. Okay. And I guess we go sit with Miranda and Liam again. Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam. But finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware, and I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society. Fuck off, Liam. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware? Yes! Is that not enough? Me too, Miranda. It's more than enough, but can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now. I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Thanks, buddy. I heart you. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. I think the gloating spoon. Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Rude. No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I'm no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. Thanks, Miranda. And now I guess we
All right.
run back to the odd to try to get one last little bout of creativity, because I think that's what we need. Open your locker, a cloud of gas knocks you out. School's backyard in the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates didn't notice. It didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at the school. The slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flame my salmon? No more talk. We bring war. I will build a monument to you, your highness. It will rival the sun and the atrocities your family committed. I think this is the creativity answer. That's the boldness answer. So it's got to be this one. Yep. You single-handedly break all windows in the school and start renovating the merry-go-round. Mixed signals there. You know. What an excellent choice of materials. Glass is made from sand. I never understood why this school has a merry-go-round. The glass is sharp, but you persevere and build a 50-foot-high statue of Miranda, shard by shard. You spin the playground toy. You don't know whether it's the gods blessing your creation or just blood loss, but oh gosh, it sparkles. You pass out from blood loss shortly after Miranda starts apologizing for swearing. You get the best medical care from Miranda's surgeons, and also 2 charm and 1 creativity. Stinky. Corey! Hello, little buddy. We're going to try to take Miranda to prom.
All right.
Of course I want to go to prom together, my Machiavellian fellow conspirator. I can't help but deeply value such a brilliant and scheming mind. It's smart to keep someone that can be so useful at palace intrigues so close at hand. Miranda's my goddess. Of course she is. And we royalty are all about convenient and strategic marriage. So why shouldn't I be smart and strategic about prom dates too? Also, you're like super cute. Prom night comes, you're ready to have the night of your lives. You practice your Viennese waltz, and Miranda is deeply impressed. Even if the music is mostly electronic, you somehow Viennese waltz the fuck out of it, and everyone gathers in a circle to admire your prowess. It's a magical evening. Also, you execute some more plots and assassinations together just in case, which is a fantastic bonding experience.
Bow to your queen.
You and Miranda are selected as prom royalty. And you know it's a bit cheesy to say this, but Miranda's beauty is heightened by the delicacy of her enemy's blood all over her body. It's truly been a magical evening. One new secret ending. Most likely to become a lasagna. Thanks. Alright. What happened? Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you didn't see her complaining about it. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. We literally didn't see him at all that playthrough. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Those 3 weeks, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we get it. 3 new images in the gallery. Wow. So, is anybody else going to play with me? Because that would be fun. Looks like, where did I leave off? Looks like as green I need to get Scott and Vera. Vera's pretty difficult to get, but Scott, super easy. What are we missing from fan art? Oh. Hello, Damien. I love Damien. He's my baby. You warm the coldest day. Ugh. Disgusting. Endings. Fun. So, nerds. Anybody gonna play with me? Play with me! I don't know if I ever told you guys that story. So, on Thanksgiving, we had some of the extended family over at my mom's, and Jacob and Harley and Coop also came. And it was fun. My cousin's kid, who's like 3, we're all sitting down, we're getting ready to eat because food's almost done. And he comes up to Cooper and he grabs Cooper's face, like squeezing his face like this, and he goes, "Play with me!" And he's so aggressive about it. He's like squeezing Cooper's face and like shaking it, like, "Play with me right now." And it was so good. It brings me so much joy. Sometimes if Cooper's not giving me attention, I just squeeze, "Play with me," you know? If it was an hour earlier, I would, but it's late and I need sleep. I get that. You take care of yourself, Karis. I appreciate you hanging out, though. I would even send 2 smooch your way. Just 2, though. Have a good night. You too, darling. Stay safe. Don't do anything I would do. And it's not illegal if you don't get caught. Corey! Are you gonna play, bud? Or did you disappear because you hate me? That's also very valid. Alright, I think what I'll do, I leave stream up to lurk and I'll get Max to shut down my PC later. I appreciate it, darling. More than you'll ever know. Make sure to tell Max that he's a nerd. And give Wesley some love from me. Because he's my little squish. Yes, Def will do. You better. Let me double check. Night night. Night night. I think we will go ahead and try to do some double duty, getting some more endings. So I think for green, we'll go for Vera, and for red, we'll go for Liam. It's going to be a very interesting playthrough. Okay, so short game. Yeah. Player 1. We're going to call him Date Vera. And red is going to be Date Liam. I'm not even going to capitalize them.
Here we go.
And then okay, so for Vera, Of course, it's the invisible hand of the free market. And that one for Liam, I think. Creative, yeah, that makes sense. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you passed? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. That's going to be for Liam. Presidents don't pass laws. Is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? I think Vera will take that one, but Liam will take that one. What would be your dream first date? For Vera, business advice, experimental art exhibition. Yeah, okay. I know the characters. I know them well enough. I was just thinking. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so for Vera, I need lots of money. Money, 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 money. That warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalker's back. Follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and wing sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in the mirrored shield he has, but I totally do. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Me too, babes. Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster. That'll distract him. He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? King of the gods. You buy a bunch of wine and hookers and burn them on a golden altar to Zeus. Clouds glow with an unearthly light. Thunder booms. A bolt of lightning crackles and strikes Vera's stalker. Ow, he screams. Fuck you, Dad. I wish you'd never turned into gold dust and pissed on my mom. Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite pleasing.
Hey, that was cool. Thanks. The ancient Greeks sure do seem to have some ideas about how babies are made. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Alright. For Liam, we need lots of creativity and, I believe, smarts. So I'm going to go for class this time. Day you listen to your elders and learn some valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. We are close on your face. Are we? Oh, it didn't click. Oopies. Oops. Thanks, darling. Apparently, when I clicked it 3 times, it, undid it somehow? Oops. Can you tell that, my brain is still not here? This bitch empty. Up here? This bitch empty. Yeah, class is an activity. Smarts. Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on MomentGram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. Corey! Yeah, he showed up and then I think he dipped out the second Miranda was no longer on screen. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 MomentGram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. Fucking weirdo. Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, that situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Okay, Miranda. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more MomentGram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account, so we can give it a total makeover. What to do? Porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on MomentGram. Oh, which one would he like more? I don't have enough money, I don't think, for that one to work, so I think we have to do this one. What is porn? Never mind, if you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade. Okay. You turn Liam's account into MomentGram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Oh, shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm MomentGram infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com, with 3 X's. Oh. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst. I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? 2 creativity, 1 charm. Cool. We're just going to keep the same order so that I don't get confused.
Sure.
Alright. Date Vera. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Of course. You want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins, or this writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. We know which one Vera wants. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right, you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes? So basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Me too, Vera. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explained that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you to it then. I can't fucking read. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
Let's do this.
And date Liam is going to go try to date Liam. You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food. Ha, yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore. Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game. What do Pocket Mans have to do with my food pic? There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. A level 43 Bernard Henson? Here, take a look. Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of becoming a world-famous potter? Yeah, come on, everybody knows Bernard Henson, Scott. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams. Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pic. Spoiling it, but pocket humans are way cooler than a boring old food pic. You take that back. Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliched food pic when you could take a food pic of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your food pic? Or Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. It's very obvious. Stuart Hogarth, the strongest accountant-type Pokemon in the game. What does that even mean to be a strong accountant? Like, is he, like, really good at math? No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I gotta have him. And he looks for the Pokemons. Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon's Go, or do you think he just likes diving into people's food? It's 100% the food thing. Two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. Yeah, we're keeping the same order. Alright, and what else does Vera like? My smarts is pretty high. Let's go for some more money. You see a truly rare sight. Vera and Damien are sitting behind a PC, speechless.
Fucking metal.
Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I'm in the Midwest! That's me! I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now. Don't just stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us! Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help. Breaking shit is useless right now. Disagree smashing the internet is literally our only option, or blame somebody else like the Vanderbilts. Miranda won't be able to disprove it. It's gotta be that one. Yes, everyone will buy it. They've practically ruined their brand already, you know, with the purges. But Vera, isn't it kind of fucked up to frame our friend for a crime we committed? Are you having second thoughts, Damien? You want Hell to be seen backing a political candidate in this election? Fuck no, Hell is all about strong, independent evil. We've got to drain the swamp and replace it with a lake of fire. Jesus. Anyway, enough politics. You gained 2 boldness and 1 smarts. For Liam, I think it's smarts and creativity. So, class it is. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Psst! Co-conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. What better way than by making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone's ever seen. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for prom king. Well, it's gotta be this one because I don't have very high money. Oh shit, no. Are you sure you don't really look like him? Well, I'm Liam, look at me. Haha, yeah, it's me, Liam. Vote for me. Hey, I'm Liam. I'm a vampire, so I don't even poop. How cool is that? I'm Liam. Hey, that's not Liam. I'm Liam. I don't know, says Leslie, the gullible goblet. That person on the stage keeps saying, I'm Liam. Is that how much you all hate me? You're willing to believe that mockery is me just because it knows my name? I've always wanted to be an outcast and hate it, but this is too much. Oh no. Well, I don't think Date Liam is going to be able to date Liam. Or date Liam. Alright, date Vera. So they're tied. Vera, Liam. Tied. Vera.
Sure.
Good. Date Vera, I noticed you in class the other day. I'm sure you noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies. Trading fine insect legs, yeah. Do it myself, obviously. I've been giving some thought to embarking on one such great romance with Date Liam. Tell me, what of their hobbies? Will they have some great knowledge to share with me? Did you not know? Date Liam is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions. Sure, if you like bingo. Exotic Aquatics, why I read that every month. I guided my prize turquoise tang Trixie through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. No idea that it was Date Liam who was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about their exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom? Well, cool. I got some creativity for it.
Sure.
Okay, I think boldness would be good, right? Surely boldness is good. You see Vera at the mirror attempting to tame her hair with a cattle prod. Having the absolute worst hair day. In biology, my snakes murdered the gremlin sitting next to me, which totally messed up my bun. I didn't even want to murder him yet. You know, having my scalp covered in live venomous snakes can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. Literally, sometimes they bite my neck. My hair care routine is more diplomatic than cosmetic. I have to broker a peace treaty every morning just so my hair won't have a part in it. I know I'm gorgeous and rich and better than basically everyone, My life is the literal worst, and it's all because of my vicious reptilian hair. Me too, babe. Bear's acting all tough and aloof, but you didn't survive your senior year at Spooky High School without learning to recognize when a Gorgon is fishing for a compliment. Maybe you can give her a brilliant hair care tip, or at least make her feel better about having snakes for hair. If you're having trouble taming your hair, I've got a flute that might do the trick. Why don't I come over to your place and try them sometime? Oh, come on, there's way worse animals you could have hair. What about squirrels? Flute, why not? Oh, fuck. Just how many times I've heard that pickle line. I need a hairdresser, not a snake charmer. Besides, I'm not into updos. Sell your snake oil somewhere else. Oh, well, I don't know if anybody's going to prom at this rate. Date Liam. Let's go for some more creativity. Later you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming? Appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine was received and accepted. Knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. See, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff. Now I've got to actually write an article, and I've got no idea what to write. You save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my own hype. Passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins. A chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to prom. Some bad news.
Sure.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Yeah, it's poisoned. For sure, it's poisoned. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. Yeah, they should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. Marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think about it, I suppose this is why the princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages, the whole thing is like a fucking meat market. My kingdom is more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poison apples to all nearby princes forthwith. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender. And poison.
Let's do this!
You arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating, they're just taking pictures of their food.
Hey, boo.
Welcome to the Don't Need to Eat, so we just take dope food pics zone, baby. We believe that food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted. Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday, there'll be plenty of time to chronicle your sex exploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. Me too. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own now to complete your masterpiece. Food pic, but instead of a food pic, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. Food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Ha, trying to out-meta the meta master, are you? We'll see about that. Liam levels his phone at Polly just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. Whoa, are we pointing our phones at each other now? I want to play too. Suddenly, Polly's got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of 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 a food pic. We've done it. We've created the meta triangle, the most meta shape in existence. This is our finest hour. Whole world around you dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it. You can see the code. You are the one. Programming of the video game you are in awards you by raising your relationship points with the character known as Liam. Oops. Apparently, that hotkey does things. Good to know. I don't know why it'd be set up like that, but okay. Okay, Streamlabs. Don't worry, guys. We were starting soon.
Sure.
For 2 seconds. Vera. This is like the last day, I think. We'll take more money. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually is kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck. Finally, if you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight has unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends? Ha ha ha, just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today. Vera just asking on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. Mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks, I think. Yes. Hop on over to Ye Olde Magic Mirror Shop and pick out their choicest product, the Flatterizer. Not only does this thing pay compliments, it also GPS locates prettier people so you can have them kidnapped or executed at your convenience. You present it to Vera at dinner with a dramatic flourish. Her eyes and the eyes of all her snakes light up. Oh, you shouldn't have. Literally, you shouldn't have, because now you're an accessory to all the killings I'm going to order with this thing. She's technically right about that, but luckily she can afford good lawyers for the both of you. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Sexy of me. Well, let's try to get some smarts. Ooh, excuse me. Lately you've been being cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense. And he seems taller than you, which is like 3rd base for Liam. So tonight you're having a picnic at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a date because dates are super cliche. But it's totally a date. It's time. You're going to kiss him. You've practiced a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow customized with the real size full body picture of Liam. Maybe. That's creepy. Here you go. You know what, date Liam? I've been thinking about the concept of kissing. Not because being with you makes me think about kissing, but don't you think kissing is such an outdated and vulgar concept? Best way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth. Yeah, that's so outdated and vulgar. Liam and I would never kiss anybody because that's disgusting. Kimmy, you agree with me, right? Kissing? Gross? Bad? Gross? Icky? Nasty? Kissing? Icky? Yeah, for sure. But you wanted to put your mouth over his mouth, goddammit. Come on, date Liam. Prom is just around the corner. Quickly, think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. I agree. Don't show your feelings, sing your feelings. Icky. Being figurative is for cowards. Real winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings. I think that's the creativity answer up here. Yes, you burst into a very charming song. It's so charming that the people surrounding you all join in. They all appear to be professional singers, from the ravens in the dead trees to the people visiting the graves of their loved ones. Just wow, I thought showing your feelings was cheesy, but this is so cheesy that it's kind of cool. Caretaker of the graveyard comes to kick you out for making a ruckus. And then you start a second song, and the keeper can't help but join in too. What's this? You can control minds just by singing? I must admit, that's quite impressive. Test your ability. Liam makes you sing many more songs. You suspect he has ulterior reasons, like maybe enjoying them? The realization gives you 2 fun and 1 charm. Cool. Looks like we're gonna try to go to prom.
Hey, you.
Don't you hey you me, Vera. Except please, please hey you me.
Sure.
Prom together? I mean, I don't want nonsense to interfere with my skyrocketing career, but what's success if you can't enjoy yourself from time to time, right? You're not that bad, I must admit. Okay, it's settled. You will help me enjoy myself. Don't read too much into that. We can discuss the details later. See you there.
The world is ours to take.
I took Vera to prom! Perfect. Now we have a solid alibi for what we've been doing tonight. Now the real party can get started. Then he spent the rest of the night mercilessly hunting down her most hated enemies. She taught you how to properly use a sniper rifle, and it was super intimate and flirtatious. Bloodiest bonding experience ever.
Let's do this.
I love women who could kill me so easily. That's my kink. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? It's not that I love the concept of prom, but we need to be there, if only to remind everyone we're cooler than them. It's almost a duty. So we should do it, huh? Prom night was dreamy. You and Liam criticized the vulgar music choices of the band the entire night. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin. A renowned music blogger happened to be there because for some reason she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam Delinecourt, or Delinecourt, he said it earlier, I don't fucking care. And date Liam crashing future prom nights. They will wow you. You both kept a copy of the review as a memory of such a wonderful night together. That's gross. Best of secret handshakes. Old pond, a frog jumps in, the sound of water. Well, 6 new outcomes, 4 new events. Wow, sexy. Alright, what happened? Tell me about the after prom. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said, yeah, the meme bitch, she made life her bitch. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs momentgram filters. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Good for you, queen. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Alright. Yep. The monster prom happened, and it was sexy or whatever. Thanks. 2 new images in the gallery. We went to prom with Vera. You are life to my afterlife. That's gross. Wait a hold on a minute. Wait. Why didn't we get the Liam picture for Red? What? Stupid. We got the last fan art though. Prepare to die. Oh, scary. Anyway. This isn't as fun to play by myself. And I'm tired, I'll be real. Let me see if anybody's streaming that we can go bother. Because I am a headache. And I probably shouldn't have streamed. Karis was right. But like at the same time, I like attention. And it's fun just to be able to chill. Yeah, nobody else is doing like the same sort of vibe that we're doing. So I think we're just going to call it quits. But thank you so much to anybody and everybody that came to hang out. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Like if you're in the Discord, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you're not, on Crads, happy day after Zombie Jesus Day. You can join the Discord server. Thank you, Kimmy, for showing up. I appreciate you, my love. I give you 2 kiss. Bye bye. Good night. And stay gay, bud. Bye.